This week could be a big one for the massive stimulus package based on what Nancy Pelosi has just ordered, even though the week is quickly coming to a close. Let's get into it and discuss all of the latest updates, broadcasting from my makeshift studio with less than stellar lighting and absolutely less than stellar audio. But you know what? It's better than nothing, right? So thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Please feel free to leave any comments down below and guess where in the world is Matt. Thanks again. I really appreciate you. Regardless of where I am, I will continue to be here for you every single day because that is my commitment and my dedication to every single one of you right here in this community. Regardless of what I'm doing, regardless of where I am, I always have my filming equipment with me, and I will continue to do my research every single day and bring that information to you, just like where I am now. By the way, I'm excited to see what you have to think as far as where am I? Actually, honestly, I don't even really know where I am. Kind of scary, right? Anyway, I'm relying on the people with me to keep me informed of where I actually am. Anyway, let's get into it, and thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. Subscribe right down below the video, and I will be back for you every single day. And of course, I am very much committed to helping you out in any way that I possibly can, especially those of you who are low income or living on a fixed income like Social Security, SSDI, SSI, VA, and RRB. And please feel free to go back and check out those videos from a few days ago. I've written some really nice letters to Congress doing whatever we possibly can to reach out to them and remind them that we need additional support during this very difficult time. All right, let's get into it and discuss the latest updates on this massive stimulus package based on what Nancy Pelosi has just ordered. Nancy Pelosi has ordered committee leaders to start working with Senate counterparts to figure out everything that they want to include in this massive stimulus package. Kind of interesting, right? So here's the thing. Nancy Pelosi is ordering these leaders to start working together with their Senate counterparts. They're actually going to want to pass this thing in its entirety in a matter of just weeks. So here they are, still trying to figure out what they want to add into the package. Does anybody see a problem with this? Based on history and based on what we know about Congress and how they work, they want to pass this thing in a matter of like 3.5 weeks, like 4 weeks from now. They want to have this thing completely done and finished. Does anybody think that's actually going to happen? I'm just going to go out on a limb right now, and I'm going to say we're going to be a little bit delayed on this. I'm just guessing. Maybe I'm totally wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong. But based on history and everything we've seen play out before, I'm going to go ahead and guess that we're going to see a delay on this. But maybe I'll be wrong. I'm not really sure. But either way, they still don't even know what they want in this package completely. So we do know some of the headliners, which I've ran through many times in previous videos. I can hit on them really, really quickly. Again, I'm not going to hit on all of them, but just really quickly, some of the main headliners, of course, is to expand Medicare to include hearing, dental, and vision, as well as lower the eligibility age. There's also a couple years of free college in there, expansion of Pell Grants, paid family and medical leave, and there's some other expansion of the child tax credit payments. Those are pretty much the main headliners in this package. Well, I don't know about you, but that certainly does not encompass $3.5 trillion. So they have a lot of work ahead of them, and they do not have much time to do it, especially during a month where they have a lot cooking right now. So, I mean, literally their stovetop is full of different kettles and things where they're brewing all kinds of stuff, and we'll have to see if they can actually get this thing hammered out. But either way, wow. Yeah, so anyway, this will be interesting. Maybe they will come together, these committee members, the House of Representatives and the Senate come together and maybe hash out some ideas as far as what they actually want to add into it. As I've been saying for a while now, it's literally just like a big old mixed bag, like a goodie bag. Anybody can throw their ideas and suggestions in, and basically it'll get consideration because they have a lot of money to spend right here. And as we've heard from Bernie Sanders previously over the last couple of days and weeks, he's basically been out saying $3.5 trillion is the minimum. We will not go any less than that. In fact, he started out at $6 trillion. So we know that Bernie wants to go significantly higher, and he has already made it very clear that 3.5 is the bottom dollar. So we could actually see this thing possibly tick up even more than 3.5 trillion. And as we've been saying for a while now, to really send out a $2,000 fourth stimulus check focused on the lowest of income people, it would only cost about $200 billion. That's nothing when we're talking about trillions of dollars, right? I mean, It's really not much at the end of the day. Pretty interesting, right? One quick note. Let me mention this first. Now, here's the thing. We're going to get some more information out this week regarding this stimulus package and what they add in. Now, here's the thing. I just want to mention this. If for some reason we start to see a bunch of headlines coming out and saying this, and this are going to be included in the stimulus package, if a fourth stimulus check is not included in that list, please don't worry about it. The reason I say that, these are just mainly the headliners. These are the things that they want added into there. A lot of times, some of the best items that they add into these stimulus packages come in like the 11th hour. What I mean by that is when they're working their way through the House and the Senate, negotiating their way through these packages, a lot of the time, they come up with the best provisions as they're working their way through the final negotiations right before passing the bill. Let me give you a quick example. When it came to this last stimulus package, the $1.9 trillion American Rescue Plan, the one that was passed in March, that included the $1,400 stimulus checks. When it came to that one, they were literally in the final hours in the Senate, and Joe Manchin came out and he was the one who added the $10,200 of exemption for unemployment benefits to be counted as income and not taxable. That came literally at the last minute. Joe Manchin came out and basically said, hey, I'm not loving it. We've got to do something else in here. They gave him that, and then he was all happy, and then they passed it. Stimulus package number 2 that contained the $600 stimulus check. Remember that one? They were literally in the final days of negotiations. Bernie Sanders and Josh Hawley came out, these two senators, a Republican and an independent, they came out and basically said, hey, we need a stimulus check. And they kind of started making a bunch of noise on this, and eventually they got a $600 stimulus check, when previously, literally days before they passed the bill, there was no stimulus check in there. So my point is, we could literally be down to the 11th hour before they actually add a fourth stimulus check into the package, okay? So I've been saying this for a while now. Even though it may not appear right now, I'm not worried about it one bit. I'm still anticipating they will probably add that thing in there, or some kind of stimulus provisions. Like I've said in previous videos, it may not appear as a fourth stimulus check, as in it may not be branded as a fourth stimulus check, but it could still be coming up as an adult tax credit. It could come up as some other type of stimulus check under some other cute, some cute name dressed up as something else. I mean, it could be like Little Red Riding Hood, right? He's all dressed up in a nice, cute little hood, and underneath is a nice little green check. I don't know. Honestly, there's so many different ways that they could distribute this thing, and so many different names that they could give it. I'm honestly, there's so many different options. You just got to keep your eyes open. But realistically, you don't need to do that. I will do that for you. That is why I'm here for you every single day, doing all this research and bringing it back to you each and every day in these short videos. So anyway, hope that makes sense. By the way, if you keep seeing me look over to the left over here, it's because I'm looking at the light to kind of keep a reference of where I am with the camera, making sure I'm trying to look like at the camera. So I'm trying to keep like, squared up. Anyway, that's why I keep looking over that way. No, I do not have a teleprompter. I'm just going off of what I did the research on. So anyway, all right. So one more thing, if you are living in California, hey, the Golden State stimulus checks have started to go out. In fact, just a couple days ago, they sent out 600,000 of these payments, which is a far cry from where they actually need to be. They're going to be sending out about 26.6 million of these checks. So 600,000 is a small drop in the bucket. They have about 26 million to go. So it sounds like they're going to continue sending those out. And it sounds like basically like today or tomorrow, they should be sending more of those out. So just be aware, if you're waiting for one of those $600 checks from the Golden State stimulus, continue watching. It should be arriving like very, very soon. They're going out the door like now. So I'm not sure how long they're going to continue extending these things out and how long they will be going out for, but sounds like for a while now, they're going to continue sending these things out. Pretty cool stuff if you're in California, right? Yeah. All right, one more note. I want to mention this. This was just released recently, and this is the initial jobless claims number. This comes out each and every week, and it came down to 340,000. I like to give you a quick update on this each and every week because we know that economists and people throughout Congress, as well as the president, are looking at initial jobless claims numbers each and every week to get an idea of what is the job market doing. Well, 340,000 people last week applied for initial jobless claims. In other words, first-time unemployment benefits. That's still a lot of people, 340,000 people. That is way above pre-2020 numbers, like way above. So either way, the unemployment rate is very, very important when it comes to actually figuring out how badly stimulus is needed. I know, you'd think that they would look at everybody out in the real world and be like, okay, a lot of people are struggling right now and need additional stimulus. But unfortunately, they peg a lot of this off of the unemployment rate and jobless numbers. So we've got to keep a very close eye on all of this stuff. So anyway, this is what I want to bring you for now. Of course, there's just a lot going on all the time behind the scenes. There's literally like updates all day long of just different things coming out, but I like to sort through everything and kind of talk about the most relevant to everybody here on the community. But either way, I'm very much committed to helping you out in any way that I possibly can. I'm doing a lot of research and I will continue to bring that to you each and every day. So I hope you're having a nice day so far. Enjoy. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video, as I will continue to be here for you each and every day, regardless of where I am around the world, right? Anyway, I'm excited to see what you have to say as far as where you think I am right now. What's out the window? I don't know. Not much, right? Anyway, I would tell you, but I don't want to give you too many hints because I'm excited to see what you have to say. Anyway, thanks again, everybody. I truly appreciate you. Subscribe down below, share this video or any others with your friends, family, social media, and I'll be back in my regular studio actually very soon. Unfortunately, I don't want to go back there, but I have to. So anyway, this is just a short thing. I had to step out for a little while, and I'll be back there soon. But either way, I am still very, very committed to being here for you. So I'm gonna get back to the research. You enjoy your day, and I will see you again very soon. Thanks again for your support. I truly do appreciate it. I'll catch you again later. See ya.